Hey there, readers. We're about to dive headfirst into the swirling currents of royal intrigue that just keep us hooked, don't they? Guess who's back in the limelight? The famous, or some might say infamous, duo of Harry and Meghan. It appears the royal rebels might be feeling the strain in their wallets. Imagine that. Rumor has it, they might even have to bite the bullet and return to the royal family, despite their big bucks deal with Spotify. It's a real-life royal drama unfolding. In the words of our insider, the couple, who notoriously stepped away from their UK royal responsibilities to pursue their Hollywood aspirations, might be in for a monetary maelstrom, and boy, what a tempest it is. Their hefty Netflix salary, which clocks in at a cool $100 million, could potentially be sliced in half. Netflix is seemingly eager to launch 2 new productions featuring Harry and Meghan. The couple's controversial documentary series, Harry and Meghan, Palace Exposé, is causing quite a stir, to say the least. Now, here's a real kicker for you. According to the grapevine, the Paris Netflix deal expires at 8:25 p.m. sharp. The process? Well, it's been dubbed a nightmare from conception to execution. This could leave our glamorous pair grappling with the enormous $18 million bill for their grand Montecito mansion, not to mention a staggering $5 million security tab. Some insiders are hinting at a potential return to the regal fold as a possible solution. A trip back home, and voila, the financial woes could magically disappear. But here's the catch. Ironing things out with King Charles may be easier said than done. As per a palace courtier, Meghan in particular would probably move heaven and earth to avoid the mortification of having to downgrade her residence. Who wouldn't, right? The parting from Spotify was a bit of a sucker punch to their finances, and the public backlash from high-ranking industry figures didn't help either. Remember how Harry and Meghan were labeled as grifters by an irate Spotify exec, Bill Simmons? And then Meghan faced a crushing blow when a top-tier Hollywood talent agent seemingly washed his hands off her. Sources claim that Spotify pulled the plug on the contract after Taylor Swift politely declined Meghan's offer to feature on Archewell Audio. Plus, some industry big shots didn't take too kindly to Harry's idea of interviewing iconic figures like Donald Trump and the Pope during their younger years. To put it bluntly, the general feeling is that the Sussexes don't have much to offer beyond their infamous royal critique, and even that's losing its appeal. They've been dismissed as a one-trick pony and a Hollywood dud. The question on everyone's lips now is, will Harry and Meghan court further controversy by signing a deal with Saudi Arabia's contentious public investment fund? It's a real cliffhanger, isn't it? Buckle up, folks, because we're about to delve deeper into the intriguing world of royal drama, Hollywood gossip, and questionable business practices. Remember the deal Meghan signed with the talent agency WME? You've got to wonder, was it a cool $1 million deal or a no-strings-attached sort of arrangement? And could there be a personal angle for Meghan in all of this? You know, something that leaves a sour taste in the mouth? Well, the tea is hot, and we're about to spill it. Picture this. The CEO finalizes the deal with WME, but rumors swirl of some form of blackmail. Sounds like the plot of a movie, right? Now, for those with good memories, you'll recall that the C&O, Ari Emanuel, has been tied to Epstein in the past. Cue the dramatic music, folks. A lawsuit was slapped onto the Endeavor agency by agent Sandra Epstein back in April 2002. It was a case that sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and one that unveiled some rather uncomfortable truths. Here's the juice. Court documents reveal that Emanuel allegedly permitted a friend to operate a risque adult website from the Endeavor offices. But it doesn't stop there. Epstein accused Emanuel of making derogatory racial and homophobic remarks, and even obstructing her from sending a Navy SEAL script to Wesley Snipes. The alleged response from Emanuel to her idea? Let's just say it wasn't pretty, sparking claims of racial insensitivity. Emanuel, however, rebuffed the allegations at the time, and the dispute was settled to the tune of $2, $25 million. I can almost see you shaking your head, not surprised. Hollywood does indeed have a knack for hiding a multitude of sins under its glittery surface, doesn't it? The Meghan and minority media advocacy group scenario is just another testament to that. Despite their claims of championing diversity, there seems to be little solid evidence to back up their arguments. This is the point where one might ask, is Meghan employing people to sugarcoat her public image? Or is she deeply ensnared in the same murky industry she criticizes? The Hollywood we see today, my friends, appears to be an echo of the days of notorious mafia syndicates. In these seemingly grim times, A genuine, hard-working, honest Joe sounds like a breath of fresh air amidst the storm of controversy that shrouds the rich and powerful. Perhaps this is why Meghan seems to be playing hide and seek, shrouded in paranoia about her security. But then again, who wouldn't be? With such skeletons hiding in their closet, ready for another deep dive into the tumultuous seas of the Sussex saga? Here we go. Amidst all the back and forth, one point keeps coming up. It's Meghan's security that Harry is concerned about, not her safety. One has to wonder, why the distinction? Has the controversial couple received threats from some unsavory characters? They're keeping mum about the details, choosing instead to focus on their narrative of prejudice and bias. Throw into the mix the former mayor of Chicago, with his ties to the Democrats. Could he have had a part in Meghan's narrative when Epstein's name was still on everyone's lips? Or maybe during Meghan's college years, when rumors suggest she was mingling with a certain crowd at a suburban strip club? Could she have been collecting ammunition, even then, for a future political run? It's quite the dangerous game Meghan seems to be playing, yet she's still in the game, and one can't help but wonder if she's been saved by her potential value as a star player in a much larger game. Yes, friends, it's Meghan's security, not her safety. That seems to be Harry's main concern. But let's cut to the chase. The general consensus seems to be that Meghan's talents aren't quite lighting up Hollywood. The inevitable question then arises, where can she go from here? And let's not forget the growing number of people realizing what's behind the Duchess's polished facade. Safe to say, not everyone's a fan. The depths of the situation become even murkier when divorce settlements come into the picture. There's bound to be drama, as with any celebrity breakup, and we can only guess at what skeletons might tumble out of the royal closet. Now, let's throw in some speculation about Meghan and her mother, Doria. Word has it, the story stretches all the way back to Meghan's birth. If rumors are to be believed, every tiny detail of Meghan's arrival into the world was meticulously recorded. It seems Meghan is about to face a rude awakening. Despite her lackluster performance in Hollywood, she's still knocking on its doors, hoping to be let in through the service entrance. She's banking on the hope that her collection of receipts will help her push open the door to the Oval Office. If Trump could do it, why not Meghan, right? Get ready to dive a bit deeper, folks. There are whispers suggesting that if Meghan continues on her current trajectory, she might find herself in a position where she's no longer needed. It could be a jarring wake-up call, and not the pleasant kind. Have you ever considered the possibility that Meghan might be serving as a distraction for something? Or someone? Maybe it's a long shot, but there's something oddly Teflon about her. Accusations seem to slide right off without leaving a mark. Somehow, she's been able to dodge the fallout from her actions, and that's something worth pondering. Meghan has been candid about her early political aspirations before she stepped into the world of acting, thanks to her father's Hollywood connections. But it's interesting to note that she never considered her past actions as potentially threatening to her future security. Yet, it all makes sense when you consider the power of blackmail, which was my initial thought when Meghan first appeared with a baby bump, and the royal family seemed to tacitly accept the narrative she presented. The entertainment industry is rife with such dubious behavior, often dismissed or ignored. Wealthy elites pull strings, offering top jobs only to snatch them away. Some of the old Hollywood stars, for instance, had their early forays into adult entertainment used by the studios to keep them in line. Even Marilyn Monroe reportedly faced such situations, shielded under the guise of mainstream cinema. So, what do you make of this whirlwind of speculation? Feel free to drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you found this exploration informative, consider sharing it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our Royal Family News channel for more updates in the future. Thanks for tuning in and looking forward to catching up with you in the next round of revelations.